So I did a 6-month review on my ski, the FX Cruiser SVHO Limited. So it was only fair to do one on my wife's ski, which is the same ski. It's just not the Limited. They're both 2021, and we've owned them around the same amount of time. Now I wanted to do a quick review, but also tell a quick story about this weekend. We had a little issue with our gas gauge. Definitely wasn't fun. Took it out for a ride, but before we went out on the actual pad itself, or the floating dock, it said 44%. At that point in time, we went out after about 5 minutes of riding with 3 passengers on one ski and me and my wife on the other ski. We had family out. The ski almost immediately, like I said, not in a no wake zone, so we weren't going fast, doing anything crazy. The ski went from 44% to 16%, and in normal times that would be no big deal. You still have plenty of gas to do what you got to do, but the ski started to beep. We had a child on board, and it became get back as soon as possible to the dock, and that right there was where the fun started. So I will say that do not trust your gas gauge on any PWC. And I know what you're saying to yourself, it moves, you can't really judge it accurately. Well, when we first started, we were on the floating dock, which was completely flat. And so the estimate of what the actual amount in the tank was definitely not right, and it was just something that I'll never trust again. I'm sure because there was 3 people also on the ski, that definitely affected the actual fuel gauge, but still, it's something that I will be more mindful for next time and just have it filled up all the way, especially with family over. Okay, enough story time with the gas. Now back to the ski. Everything's been pretty good with the ski. The quality's been very good. My wife loves it. She hasn't had any complaints. I will tend to nitpick mine a little bit and want to change a couple things, which I put in the other video. But I think it's overall, she's loved it. It's been very good. And other than that issue we had this past weekend, we haven't had any trouble with it at all. It's been overall really good, and the systems that it has, the ride system has been definitely good. The no wake zone comes in handy, and the cruise control also comes in handy in certain areas as well. When you want to go above the no wake speed, which is like 5 or 6 miles an hour, you can actually set your cruise control at like 15 or 16 or 18, depending on where you are in the body of water you're at. Which has helped us where we're located. Other than that, the ski has just been overall great. We're in the ocean, so we wanted a bigger ski, so the ski's been handling really, really well. I've seen a couple videos on YouTube that, pretty much how I look at it is, if you're on a lake, this might be overkill, because it's a big ski. If you have family members and whatnot, if you want to save a couple grand and go with the HO, I think that would be completely fine. We just wanted the most that we could get to be on the ocean, size-wise, engine-wise, and whatnot, to be able to handle anything that kind of came our way. Other than that, we've just been giving it a 2 thumbs up. We really enjoyed it. We were, at the time when we were thinking about skis, we were also thinking about boats and kind of going back and forth, and we just thought this would be more fun for our lifestyle. We picked up 2. That's the Limited, and we just really enjoy it, and we have just had a great time. I have other videos on the channel. You can kind of see what kind of conditions this thing has been in. And if you have any questions about anything about the skis, obviously you can leave it below, and I will do my best to try to answer anything that you might have. I'm sure you're in the market and you're trying to figure out the move. I will like to say that it depends on what body of water you're around, and that will definitely determine if you have to go this big and this fast. I want to make a video sooner than later about, docking these things. We have two floating docks that are attached. As you can see right there, that's our neighbor, and I kind of it's kind of interesting to try to get on these things. If you've never done it before, the floating dock is definitely something you kind of have to play with to get good at. But I'm gonna do a video on that one day. But hopefully you enjoy the video and it was helpful a little bit. I know I probably missed things. I have the other video which I might hit on other topics. But again, if you have any questions or anything, I'd be glad to help. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you can, please subscribe. It definitely helps out the channel, and like it. Share if somebody else is in the market. But other than that, I think that kind of hit everything I wanted to cover. And if there's anything else that you want to know, just please leave it below. All right, guys. So I did a 6 month review on my ski, the FX Cruiser SVHO Limited. So it was only fair to do one on my wife's ski, which is the same ski. It's just not the limited. They're both 2021, and we've owned them around the same amount of time. Now I wanted to do a quick review, but also tell a quick story about this weekend. We had a little issue with our gas gauge.